Good morning, Flosstube. It's Helen. Happy Tuesday. Today is March 27th. March has flown by, just like January and February, flew right by. Thank you for spending some time with me today, or tomorrow, or whenever it is you're watching this video. I know we're about to get the inundated. There's about to be a whole lot of videos because a lot of people do a monthly update at the end of the month. So I'm looking forward to those. I thought the cat was getting into my FFO, but she's not. I shut the window because it's actually sunny today. I shut the blind and she's not impressed. So hopefully she'll use the other window, which is wide open and 2 feet away. So it's been a busy 2 weeks. I have an FFO that I finished yesterday, an FO, a bunch of whips, some haul, the regular stuff. So we'll get started. So my FFO is Chalk on the Farm. When I first saw the pattern, when they released the pattern, Hands on Design and Priscilla, I had sent the picture to my mom of Priscilla's finish saying, oh, this is the next design I'm planning on doing. I don't really know how I'm going to finish it yet. So then for my birthday in February, she bought me the Priscilla stand, the Priscilla shelf. So this is not just Priscilla-fied. It's completely Priscilla-fied, and I love it. So Priscilla, thank you so much for sharing your finishes with us. I think it just inspires so many of us to come up with different ways. There's the shelf. So there's mine. I noticed last time all my stuff was out of focus, so I'm trying to get my head out of the way and maybe it will focus on them instead. This is the fabric that I dyed. It's a 14, but it shrunk, so it fit right on there. I'm still not good at those bows. I think I got lucky with this one, but it's small. I can't do the multi-bows yet. And then I haven't done the small one, and I may not. I really like it just like this. So I magneted. This is the metal, obviously, underneath. I actually magneted my cross stitch to the backboard too, so that in case when the next ones come out, I'm excited to see them. If I want to just use the black, I can leave it. So now I need to put it somewhere up. Gotta figure out where I'm gonna hang it because the cats are gonna eat these if I leave it just leaning on something for the time being. So thank you again, Priscilla. All of your finishes. Priscilla's blog is like required daily reading around here. You know, like I wake up and I check Facebook and I check Instagram and I check my email. And then later in the day, you know, if you see on Facebook that Priscilla has a new post, which she posts almost every day, she posts a ton, I'm there and I check it out because I just love all her stuff. So thank you. And I'll put a link to her blog below because it's all great. All right, FO. Last week I told you, even though I felt like, 2 weeks ago, I felt like stitching spring stuff, I pulled out evergreen because I just wanted to finish it. It was pretty close. So that, I got that done. I did the top ones. This light brown is DMC 420. When I started in the middle with the deer, I can't, he was too red. I'm like, I can't do it, he's too red. And then I thought, well, now the squirrel is too red, so he got to be brown. And then the fox was too red, so he got to be brown. And I just worked it in, like, this is that color. I thought there was someplace else. Oh, right here. Just a couple little spots so it would kind of blend a little better. But other than that, this is all the called for colors on the called for sage summer khaki. So I'll finish this one closer to Christmas. I'm not going to worry about that yet. It's all ironed. I bought Donna Ray and Pat Ryan did their ironing tutorial. So like all the rest of us, I ran out and bought myself a Shark iron, and that bad boy can put out some steam. So that's been nice. That's the only thing ironed. All the rest of the whips I just pulled right out of the bags. So they're not ironed. I did iron them before I started, but they're not ironed anymore. You guys have fancy mugs. I have dinosaur cups. So whips, when I finished the evergreen per schooler, I thought I am going to do some spring colors. So I pulled out Pretty Little Washington DC from Satsuma. I had started this already. I worked on this weekend. I kind of gave it a couple days. So I've gotten quite a bit done. Jefferson Memorial, and this is one of the Smithsonian's, just the top. So, and then I started the very, very tall Washington Monument. I thought I should probably do a little of that as I go, or it will be a beast at the end. This is the Picture This Plus meditation, and I think everything's showing. I darkened this lighter gray up just one shade because it was a little too light. And I love those cherry blossoms. Nothing here is blossoming, so it was nice to see it there. My parents are in Florida, and my mom asked this weekend if anything in the garden had, starting to poke through. And when I went for a walk yesterday, I walked back by the front of the house, and I was like, no, nothing green is in there. Nothing green at all. The other sprinkly, so I finished evergreen because I wanted to finish something up from the whips. And then I started 3 more things. Because that's how it goes, right? So one of them is small, and I should have had it done by now, but it's just not calling to me as much as I thought it would, even though I have a plan for it and I want to get it done. This is a tiny one. This is Springs of Bloom, heart and hand. This I'm using is a scrap left over from when I did Dandy Dreams. So it's like a sage green that I dyed. I have another Priscilla finish. One of the little crates from Michael's that you can put flowers in and then magnet something to the front. And I had done that for fall, so I'll do that for spring. I've had the flowers for a month. My son helped me pick them out. I think I'm just going to do the picket fence and the flowers because it's a little taller than I needed it to be. So again, I should be done that by now, but other things were calling. One of those things was, oops, this one's in the iPad. When I finished last year, I did the Nintendo Stitch Along, the Armada Designs, and we hung it up. We have a room above the garage. And that's like, call it the playroom, because when we moved here, our son was really small. That's our living room. That's where we, as a family, spend our time. So we hung that one up there, and it's kind of in this little wall by a closet, and it's perfect. And I thought, this needs to be like our geek wall, our nerd wall. Like I know Candy Stitches has done, she does all these colorful things, and she says, I can't hang them anywhere in my house. They just don't match. Nintendo pieces don't just go anywhere in the house. So I said, we've got this, right now I have a big poster of The Princess Bride, which is my favorite. And I said, I'll move that. And I know it's been there forever, but I'll move that, and then we'll have this giant wall that we can put all our nerdy stuff on. So then we need some nerdy stuff. But it's going to take a while because I can't just throw one 8x10 up there. Like, it's a big space. So I thought I better start in. So I'm starting with this one, which is upside down. It's going to turn every way, right? No, it's upside down. Take my word for it, it's cute. This is 11sies by Fiddlesticks AU. I'm just going to try and take a picture. I'd show you on my phone, but that's what I'm recording on, so. I don't have very much done. I just started it. I started it, and it's going to go so fast, but we're going, my son and I, to Florida in April. And I thought this one, it would be perfect because there's not a lot of color changes. It's giant blocks of color. So I'm planning on taking that one to work on, like on the plane. This is on, I know I don't have a lot over here. I'm just going to do a wall hanging, so I knew I could get away with that. This was the other half of a piece of slate. This is an 18 count slate. It's a little darker. And I wanted to use it up, so I knew that if I could get away with like no extra space, then it would fit on there perfect. So that's the plan. It's got cat hair on it. So this one will be worked on in April and then probably kind of set aside until we have a few more to hang up there. And then my next new start, the Guardians of Notre Dame. This Sal, Ingleside Imaginarium, when she announced this Sal in end of the year, November, December, at that point I was signed up for 2 Sals, and I thought, oh, I didn't want to do any Sals this year just because I was, you know, they were kind of overwhelming last year, but I loved this one. And I'm like, no. It will still be out. It's not like I can't get it later. It'll still be there. I'm not going to do it. And then the first month came out, and I thought, yeah, I'm not going to do it. And then the second month came out, and my sister said, yeah, I'm buying that. I'm going to do it. I'm like, you're killing me. Then I think she did like a preview of the third month. It was before March. And she did like a preview, and I'm like, fine. I'm going to order my fabric. And then that'll take forever. So when that comes in, maybe like for Mother's Day, they can get me the pattern for Mother's Day and give me everything for Mother's Day. So then the fabric came in this week, and it's gorgeous. I posted a picture on my Instagram of the whole thing because I started it. I'm like, oh, if I wait till Mother's Day, I'll be like 2 more months behind. So I didn't wait. I pulled it out yesterday. So that's my tiny start. This fabric, I wish I had shown you the whole thing, but I couldn't wait. This is Banshee from Picture This Plus. Not Picture This Plus. This is Banshee from Hand Dyed by Stephanie. Mine's a 16 Ada. This fabric is gorgeous. It's going to be perfect for this Sal. And I know a lot of other people are using this. While I was waiting and deciding if I was going to do it, I kind of stalked like the Stitch Along group and the Instagram hashtag to kind of see what people were using, and this one was my favorite. So this is the center wheel and then all the spokes. That center wheel, this is another reason why I'm so jealous of people that have like a close L&S. That's Moonlit Path. I had a skein of Moonlit Path. I don't even know what I bought it for, something specific. There was no purple in my Moonlit Path. So when the Chalk on the Farm came out, it called for Moonlit Path for the walkway. So when I ordered that, I ordered another skein because I didn't have much left. And it came in, and I'm like, this is like a whole different skein of floss. And it was beautiful. It had all this light purple in it. So I only have the one skein. I don't know. I'll need at least 2. I think she said to get 3. So I figure I have enough to at least do the center with the skein I have. So I'll work on that center of the rose window. And then I ordered 2 last night, and I put a note in there. If at all possible, could I have some with a lot of purple in it? Because I'm trying to match some colors. And I got them from Down Sunshine Lane, so they'll be here. Lickety split. And then if they match, then I know I'm good. I can just carry on. So I love that one. I've got to catch up a little bit. So that's what I've been working on, which actually, when you pull it out, it's like, oh, I worked on quite a bit in 2 weeks. I don't know what I'll work on. I think I'll keep working on Guardians. There'll be a new month. The Tiger is coming out on the Frosted Pumpkin Jungle. I may wait. Last year with the Under the Sea, what I would do some months is catch up on other things, and then I'd pull out the month at the end of the month. So I'd kind of work on April and then right into May. Like it's already out and it's on my Q-Snap, and I could get 2 for 1. So I may end up doing that. We're going to Florida just for a few days. We're going to an L&S. I'm excited. They're by the Golden Needle in Port Charlotte. So I said, we're going to that store, right? But I couldn't wait for my floss. I kind of needed it before then. But there will be other things. There's other things this week. I have some haul. Not too much. A couple good stash unload finds though. So for haul, Satsuma released a new one this week. Last week. Where's the title? Santa's Flight. I love that. I love the bright colors. This one, I figured if I do it on an 18, it will be tiny. It will be difficult. It will fit on that tall, like chalkboard, spinny chalkboard I had found at Michael's for Christmas. So that's what I plan on doing for that one. Last week, 123 had dragon patterns on sale, and I love me a good dragon pattern. Which was not, I didn't take this, I haven't even opened this one yet. This just came in yesterday. So this is Samurai. This is Firewing Designs. I've done Pilot. It's another one. It goes the long way, that one. I've done that one twice. I did it for my sister, and then I did it for my son because he wanted a purple dragon. So I picked a pretty purple variegated. So I love that one. And these stitch up really quick, so that should be good. Then I was on Stash Unload or Stash Unloading. They pop up in the feed. And I tell myself, oh, you need to get off these so that you stop buying so much stuff because, you know, you're going to finish one piece and then have 6 more added to the collection. But then I think, I miss all these good deals on stuff that's not really around anymore. So I'm still there. So this week I picked up another trilogy. This is Secret Flower Bed. That'll be good for spring. I actually have a little frame that's a 5x5 that's light green that I think this will fit in. And then on the back, is that one gonna focus? I can't tell. That one's called Secret Pumpkin Patch. I love that one. I haven't found it yet. I keep my eyes open for that one. So we'll see if I ever find that one. Another Lizzie Kate. Remember when I bought those a few weeks ago and I said, oh, there's one more I'd like to have, but I'm not going to go all out. It'll pop up. It popped up. This is Sunshine Sampler. This picture is so dark. You know that it's not that dark in real life. So I have that one to do. A Plum Street popped up that I'd never seen. Again, this is an older one. It's a photo. So this is Bugs and Hisses. It's hard when you're trying to get them in focus because then I can't see what I'm showing you. So Bugs and Hisses. And then Kris Kringle. I love these guys in their bright colors. The purple, the greens, and the blues. Which one's my favorite? I think my favorite is this guy with the cardinal. And the little snowman in his. So I'm really happy to have this. I'd never seen this one. So I snapped that up. And that's it. I had one other thing I wanted to talk about. I know that Lynette mentioned this, homesteading on the home front. She and I and Misty Purcell, we all have the Home for the Holidays Blackbird Designs book. And I had done a flip through of this, one of my earlier videos. And we all love this piece on the back with the cardinal. 'Tis the season. That's the French version. So we all love this, and Misty had shown, I think in her last video, she had bought the Deck the Halls, the drawn thread one, and I said, I have that one too I want to get to this year. We should do a stitch along. And she said, yep. I said, either that one or this one. So we decided we're going to do this one. We're going to do this cardinal, but we're not going to start right now. We thought if we start later in summer, that will be, it's not that big, so that should be plenty of time for if anyone wants to join us to get your stuff together. So we're thinking we'll start around Labor Day. Summer, for anyone with kids at home, is pretty crazy anyway. So by the time Labor Day rolls around, that's right when our schools start back up. So we'll have extra time once I find the house that we lose over the summer. So again, this is in the Home for the Holidays book, which is available. It also has, if anyone's looking for it, the Christmas Garden, which is an out of print. It's out of print on its own, but it's in this book. So if you want to join us and you want to start getting your stuff, I'm hoping to kit this one up when I'm at the Golden Needle to find some fabric that the white will pop on. I have a hard time with fabrics that the white really shows on. That will be starting Labor Day-ish. So we'll keep you posted. I just want to give you a heads up. That's about it. That's all the stuff I have for you today. I know this is only 20 minutes or so, but like I said, we'll have so many month end videos that this one can be short because there'll be plenty. I don't know, Pam and Steph last night said theirs was going to be extra long, and theirs is long to begin with. I love every minute of it, but extra long, I'll have to make some extra time. So thank you guys for tuning in, for commenting. It's always fun to see what people have to comment and what they like to see. When is 2 weeks? Yeah, I'll get one more in before we go, I think. I should be able to get another video in before we go. Up here we have a February break and an April break. I know some people just have a March break, but my husband was always surprised because he's not from New England. You know, why do they have 2 breaks? And I said, well, I think back in the day, the reason that they had the 2 breaks was because they took a break in February so they wouldn't have to heat the schools. Or because, you know, in way olden days, it was really cold. February is one of our coldest months, so that way they didn't have to heat the schools. And then I don't know why they took a break in April, because people needed some sunshine. So we'll be away for a few days then to see my parents, but I'm sure I'll talk to you before then. Have a great rest of your day, you guys. Keep the videos coming. Bye.